going on, y'all? Hope you've been living right. Welcome back to part 3 of my 6th Sense unboxing. I am down here in my basement now because it is stupidly hot and it's the next day. Yesterday I was having nothing but issues with my equipment and they just shut off. I stopped what I was doing, let everything cool down here in the basement, and now we are picking up where we left off from yesterday. If you been enjoying this series and you're not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and turning on that notification bells for all the videos coming up in the future. And if you enjoyed the video, please hit that thumbs up. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the rest of this box. And we're gonna start off with soft plastic. Here, kind of excited for this. This is the 4.4 inch Melon Flash Divine Swimbait. I think I opened this up in the last one, but they were in 3.3. Just a gorgeous looking little bait. Watermelon green, little clear translucent bottom, black, blue, silver, green flake all throughout it. Just a gorgeous looking bait. And I think it's getting about that time of year where around here fish are going to really key in on these swim baits. Next, got a Prawn in 4.2 inch and dark watermelon red. And this color is pretty much like everything else. It's a watermelon green, but this has got red flake all in it. It's kind of almost like double-sided, just a little bit. This side is a green pumpkin, and on this side is a darker green, real darker green with red flake on both ends. So that's actually pretty interesting. Give that a shot. We'll probably throw that on a swing head and drag it along boat ramp or some rocks, that if I can find rocks, or along some points on some around grass or weeds or who knows what. Just got to get out there and see what lake I go to and how the day is shaping up. Really don't know until the day happens. Just a quick reminder, if you haven't seen the other videos, I'll leave them linked down in the description. Also let you know, all these baits, 6th Sense was having a huge 60% off sale, and you can get 70% off using a promotion code that I do not have. You'd have to use someone else's in order to get the 70%, but just kind of going through what I got. Hopefully you can still pick up some of these baits. They will go fast. They sell out of stuff in a heartbeat. And if there's a sale happening, God, stuff's gonna fly. Next up is 6th Sense Divine Shaky Worm in a 7 inch, and this one's a green pumpkin burst, which I really do like this green pumpkin burst. It is a watermelon green, and it's got a lot of gold flake in it, and it's got some blue and black flake in it as well. And yeah, it just looks real good. I love the way this looks. I like the way it looks in the water. Forgetting what I had. Oh yeah, that's right. I used the green pumpkin burst in the Clout doing the drop shot video. That one was fun, and I really love the color. And it doesn't matter in clear water or stained water, this green pumpkin burst is a great color to use. All right, up next, let's get in here a little bit. Let's see what we got. Let's go down on the bottom here. We got a nice little crankbait. This is the Crush 50S, the silent version of the Crush 50s. And this one is in Rayburn Ghost. And I kind of like it. It's very close to that Pro Blue, just in purple. It's got a translucent body. It's just got the purple tint with the black top. No knockers. It is completely silent. And sometimes fish don't want noise, they just want something that's moving around. I think silent works real well. You can get a fish more on an impulse bite than trying to get their attention, which is awesome. Up next, let's see what we got. Let's go ahead and just grab one out. This is the Crush 100X, and this one is in tilapia. Now, here in Wisconsin, we have no tilapia, but the color looks so good, and it was on sale, I couldn't pass it up. And I grabbed it, and it kind of resembles the bluegill, just a slight different color, more of that white and yellow bottom, green top, very faint blue lateral line and stripes, nice red eye. I think I can actually do very well up here on this. It resembles a perch pretty well. It just doesn't have that greenish yellow that the perch does. Up next, let's go ahead, and I got a sack, and it is full of hard baits. So we're gonna open into that too and just go ahead and reach in here. I forgot what I ordered so much. Haha, Hyper Jerk. This is in chrome thread fin. I opened this up in my last unboxing. I actually have one of these already out and tied onto a rod at the moment. Went to the local watering hole here in town and threw it around, getting used to the new rod and reel setup that I had purchased. Didn't catch anything at all in that little watering hole, but this bait is phenomenal. I like it. I think that bait will be awesome in the fall when the water really starts to turn. I know jerk baits will be more the thing, and these hyper rattles are more designed for midsummer finesse fishing. I think it may turn out real well because it's a slow presentation with a light knock, and I think I can get some fish turned onto it in the cold water. We'll check that, and we will try it come fall. Next, let's go ahead and reach in that bag. What do we got? The Quake 80, and this is in live shiner. They had a lot of the lipless baits on sale this go around, and I picked up some. This one is 7/8 and sinking. I mean, look at that. Look at that purple scales into some gold, black eye, the gold around the eye. Yeah, I gotta say, it's impressive. I notice each one has a different sound. Thud 80, the Quake 80s, Quake 70s, so many names. I'm trying to remember them all, but that has a loud thud with some rattles in it. Sounds real good. I think this I would use to get a little bit deeper, moving a little bit slower, but phenomenal looking bait. Hell, I don't even know if I'll be using any of these anytime soon. It's just nice to know, hey, I got the color. If I find that the fish are biting on a certain thing, I can switch colors and really tune in that bite and just get them to nail it. Up next, woohoo, here we go. Another Cloud 9 Mini Mag. And this is the Square Bill 3.8 in 4K shad. I actually have one of these, and I have yet to catch a fish on it, because when I got it, it was the beginning of the year. Everything was still real slow. I couldn't catch anything on this one, but I think right now, because summer is over, leaves on some trees are starting to change, and the fish are going to change how they feed. And I think this bigger shad impression is going to be right up that alley. For the simple fact is, the spring they were chasing little baits, and now it's fall. Those little baits gotten bigger, and I think this is going to be the ticket. It's a silent form, no rattle in it, so it should work. We'll find some tree limbs and stuff to bang it off of. Get that over here. And what do you say? One more bait and we'll end it for this session, I guess. Pretty awesome baits. I'm really enjoying 6th Sense, if you haven't noticed, and hence why I'm doing this series of just loading the boat up with everything 6th Sense. And they have a ton of stuff, and I'm going to spend a small fortune to get what I want in that boat, or what I need in that boat, or enough of everything to know how they work in that boat, and still won't have everything. Let's see here. Here we go. We got another Divine Shaky Worm, 7-inch, and this one is in watermelon candy. I think it's more of a darker watermelon color, watermelon green, or it just looks darker. Still that green, but with a lot more purple and green and black flake in it. That should do well. A lot of natural looking watermelon green and stuff that was on sale, which I find shocking because a lot of people like the watermelon green colors. Maybe they just didn't care for the color of the flake. Some places they don't work well. With me living here in Wisconsin, right against Minnesota border, I do not have a shortage of different kinds of lakes. There are lakes everywhere, and each lake is unique in its own way. Fish don't bite the same thing in one lake, and you go down 5 miles down the road and you fish another lake. It's completely different. They don't want the same lures. They don't want the same colors. It's unreal. We're gonna end it there. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I don't know if I made it a little too short, but we will see when I edit it. Just wanted to get through it. We have a handful more things. Well, we got quite a bit of baits. Probably be 2 more videos. We'll get to this beautiful rod that's in this tube. I know a lot of y'all are probably wondering which one it is, and if you've already bought the rod that was on that sale, you already know what it is. But I'm gonna end it there. Y'all take care, and until next time, y'all keep living right.